Hi, good day, good night, good evening, depending on what time you happen to be watching this. Welcome to another episode of House of Stars. I'm your girl Starre, and today, as you see from the title, I am reading on Cancer for the month of December. I just want to say a little announcement, of course. If you had been watching my live that I did last week, I did mention that I am starting my Patreon. So meaning that, of course, I am going to be teaching psychic development and those that want to learn how to do manifestation and all that good stuff. So I just ask that you obviously keep an eye on my Instagram for any links or information on exactly when everything goes up. But I'm just giving you the heads up on exactly what is going on and how Starres, and that gives you your time to get your shit together if you are interested. Another thing as well, if you would like to get a private reading with me, you can always hit me up on the links. They're in the description box. Going into the reading, I just want to disclaim that this is for Cancers, rising, sun, and obviously moon. So obviously you fit yourself where it resonates. Again, when it comes to the readings, they're not gender specific. I may use he or she or those type of pronouns, but at the end of the day, spirit only understands the essence of masculine and feminine. So you put the information or the energies where they apply. So let's get into it. So first when I tapped into Cancer, I saw a Pegasus. Is that a Pegasus or is that a unicorn? It's a unicorn. Okay. So I got a reference of a unicorn and a rainbow, okay, is what they're showing me. Spirit's showing me right now. And I don't know why they're asking me to pay a lot of attention to the nose. What the fuck? Okay, because Spirit's really talking in strong symbolism. So I saw the nose, and then I see the whole unicorn, and then I saw the nose. And they're like, pay attention to the nose. But I'm almost sitting here in some energy, and I'm getting this weird sense of when I think of a unicorn. Unicorns are usually make-believe or something that is not existent. And the fact that they're showing me the nose is the senses and sniffing things out. So I'm almost getting the sense, and the energy I'm getting when it comes to Cancer is almost in the month of December, you're going to get yourself in a place where your mind is going to feel like it's playing fucking tricks on you, okay? I don't know why they had to go through that whole outlandish thing, but of course, as we go through the reading, a lot of this will come together and make sense. But I'm hearing that you're creating situations for yourself where you're sifting out things, or you think that you're sensing things and picking up on things, but essentially not everything is what they seem. Okay, some of what you could be thinking about is actually make believe. I don't know why I'm getting this strongly, but this is what I'm getting for Cancer in December, because I'm almost getting moving into the mid-month of December that you guys are going to start to get a lot of clarity on things, and a lot of clarity that is going to happen is actually I'm hearing is coming from the goat's mouth. Like, you're literally going to hear, like, you may have somebody come and give you a revelation on something that you allowed yourself to believe. It could be like, say, whether it be positive or negative, it could be like, oh, you thought somebody hated you, and all of a sudden you talk to the person and they went off and they were letting you know how much they actually really love you and let you in on a few things that could have been going on in your life. And you're like, damn, this whole time I'm thinking this person's like hates my guts, and they just got their own shit going on. It's almost like that's the energy I'm getting. I don't know that I feel like trickery is on. The energy of trickery is at play in the month of December for Cancers. So let's just get into it. Let's get into what's going on for career and see what Spirit is saying about that. But we're definitely gonna keep mind to the theme of what we're actually hearing and what Spirit's trying to say. Okay, I don't know why I'm seeing that there's some of you guys that are either writing or you guys are making a list of things that you need to complete. We're in December, so I'm sure that what I'm seeing has something in reference to do with like resolutions or what you want to do for yourself in the month of 2000 or in the year of 2021. I'm almost getting the sense what Spirit is saying is lay off of the expectations of yourself. Because I get the sense that over the past few months, a lot of you guys have been really overloading yourself with expectations or even like minuscule tasks. And it's like you're carrying it's like you're putting so much burden into the small details because you think the small details is going to really be the bigger picture situation, where it's almost like you're looking at one fine detail and then that fine detail moves into another fine detail. And it's like then it starts to move into the energy of you nitpicking. And because you are nitpicking, essentially is keeping you in this energy of being stuck, or just is delaying your productivity in some way, is what I'm hearing in the month of December. It's like don't get into a space of putting too much on your plate. Like, be honest with yourself with how much things that you can actually do and what you can actually put together. Like, don't get yourself in a space of, because I'm just getting this crash and burn energy. I'm almost getting like, well, I made a list to do 3 things and I was only able to do 1. And, I put myself out there to do 3 and I didn't complete all 3. So now I'm like, fuck, can I really do this? When it's like, no, like, don't put yourself in that position. Do everything that you need to do one at a time. This obviously applies for a career or whatever the case may be, but something tells me that you need to kind of take your time when it comes to projection. When it comes to I'm seeing the word projection, so what you're projecting to take place or what you're projecting to manifest or what you're projecting to happen over the next, I don't know why I'm feeling a drawing to the next 6 months, okay? But I'm just hearing that it's like, do everything one at a time. Don't, like, be careful of how finely you comb through the details of how it's supposed to be done. And I'm literally hearing that it's going to do you service over this time, especially for the month of December, moving over into the next 6 months, to adapt the mythology of quality over quantity. Like, I'm hearing that strongly. Like, don't get into this energy of throwing something against a wall and seeing what sticks. Know what you want, go after it, and don't dilly-dally around it, okay? Is what I'm hearing when it comes to career for the month of December for Cancer. Okay, so now moving into the love aspect. So love, I don't know why I'm hearing, especially when it comes to like some of those that are coupled, or either one of you guys that have somebody in your life, I'm seeing like commitment. I just seen a strong image of the 10 of Cups in my mind. And it's weird because when I'm seeing it in a very like a 3D, 4-dimensional way. The way that I'm seeing this card in my mind is, and I'm almost getting that. It's almost like the divine partnership is at play. Okay, is what I'm hearing. So for those that are actually seeing somebody or with somebody, or definitely in a space of looking to settle down, I feel like over the next few months, from now to the next 3 months, it's going to be very apparent that that's going to start to take place. I don't know why I'm getting this energy as well, that there is some people that are out here dating somebody, and maybe they've been kind of like dragging their feet to make a commitment, or been dragging their feet in general when it comes to the relationship and the seriousness of it. Like, this person is going to give you a commitment, or definitely have a pursuit of a commitment, and it's going to be out of nowhere. Because it goes back to what I'm saying. You see what I told you when it comes to the unicorn, the make-believe, and then pay attention to the nose. Which is meaning that you are sitting there in the situation, and it feels like you've pieced all aspects of the situation together. Like, I'm sniffing bullshit. Like, you know what? This person's playing around with me. Or, you know what? From what I'm seeing, this person's probably not exactly taking me seriously. Or, you know what I'm thinking is, this person probably has somebody else. And little do you know is that person is actually been moving things and maneuvering things in her life in order to accommodate and try to make something serious with you. But of course, because you're sifting through everything with such a fine comb and nitpicking at everything, you're allowing your triggers to start to act like your intuition. You know what I mean? So that's what I'm seeing as well, is that you guys are going to probably be very shocked. I mean, I don't know, I'm getting this energy of having to take your assumptions and unpack them. You know what I mean? And unpack those assumptions to make sense of them. Because for some reason, in the same breath where it's like a shocking surprise or a happy surprise, is also triggering in the same breath. We do have Aries and Chiron coming up soon within the next, I think it's like in mid-month, which makes a lot of sense because obviously that has to do with the wounded warrior and things like that. So I think that's a good time for, it's almost like the universe is going to bless you with something that is going to come in as a tower moment, but in that same moment, it's going to kind of help you, like, it can look as a bad thing, why I mentioned the tower, because it bursts your bubble in something that you've allowed yourself to assume, and that's been your comfort zone. And this very moment where the blessing comes is like you get something that's beautiful, but essentially it took for your ego or some way of thinking or whatever the case may be to be shattered first in order for it to actually be what it needed to be for you. It's almost like the energy that I'm getting around that. A next thing that I'm also getting as well, that those of you that are single, I don't know, and this is for a small few, you guys, I almost get this energy that people that are single, you're not really caring to be with anybody right now. I don't feel like that energy, if you wanted to be with anybody or wanted to date, is not going to pick up until about February. So right now, it feels like you guys are in hardcore work mode. Like you're in hardcore achieve goal mode, like working, like you're just all about the bag right now. Like you're not really trying to focus on love at all. I don't know, I just get this like, meh energy to it. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know why I get that. So that's what I get for singles coming up. But I feel like when it comes to singles, again, like I said, around February, love life should start heating back up again. Not just about the opportunities that come with that, but it feels like you guys are also in a better mood as well to be open for love. So that's cool. So let's move into spirituality. So okay, so I just got an image of a candle, and I seen a candlestick and a candle holder, and it was like it was shooting energy out, and it went out to the moon. So something is saying to me that, and obviously Cancer is definitely the sign that rules the moon, but something is saying to me that to be really up your lunar, like be very up your lunar power. Up your lunar power. It's almost like you guys need to follow the moon this month. Like follow it. Follow your manifestation on the moon. Like it's like, for example, like say like if the moon is in a certain sign. So say like the moon, I don't know where the moon transitions are. I know we're having a full moon right now in Gemini. So for example, if it's like the full moon goes into Scorpio. It's like if you're doing your manifestation, sit within Scorpio-based stuff. Okay, we're moving into Venus. Sorry, not Venus. So the move starts to move into, I don't know, Libras. Focus on those kind of things. It's like, literally I'm hearing that for the next month, when it comes to manifestation, you need to follow the moon. Literally follow the moon. Like, don't focus on the manifestation. Like, don't focus on the manifestations of what you're looking to manifest at the time, because it's like, okay, I want to do a money candle. I'm doing a money candle. Okay, I want to do a love candle. I'm going to do a love candle or something like that. Like, don't do that. Like, I'm literally hearing, like, align yourself, follow the moon. Like, I'm literally, you see, like, you know the image I just got? You know when you're a little kid, okay, and you're in the car and you're driving with your parents in the back seat, and you would think that the moon was following you everywhere, like, oh my God, it's following me. Like, that's literally how you have to be with the moon. Like, you got to follow it. And as you follow, you manifest. Okay, right now, it's a good time for money. Right now, it's a good time for love. Right now, it's a good time for me to kill, or not to kill any negative energies I have to do in my past. okay, this time is a good time for this. This time is a good time. Like, I'm literally hearing follow the moon. I feel like literally you need to do that from now until January 21st. I don't know why I got that. But like, follow the moon. Follow the moon. Align your manifestations with the moon. Literally follow it. And I mean, each spell, each manifestation, boom, 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 set out to the moon. There's something about that with you guys that is going to be something that is going to help you out when it comes to this new chapter and phase that you guys are entering, especially from now for the next 6 months. It's like it's going forever. How the moon is flowing during this time, especially when it comes to Cancer, it's going to help you be in alignment with the things that you're looking to do and to desire, and to also get rid of or align the energy so that you could can attain those things. So like, it's almost like the energy I'm getting is, it's like you got to understand, in order for anything that you want to happen, that you desire, there's a lot of background work that needs to be done first, so that you can see the beauty of your manifestation on the front end, is what I'm getting. So that's what I see for Cancer. That is it. If you'd like to get a private reading with me, you can always hit me up. My links are in the description box. Again, if you want to join in on the Patreon experience, keep an eye on my Instagram of what's to come. If you haven't already, make sure that you like, comment, and subscribe on this video. It does a whole lot for the channel. So I do want to thank you so much for your time and rocking with me. May God bless you and the angels protect you. Good night.